What up, though, everybody? It's your boy, known as Jay at D313SB, coming at y'all, man. I know I'm very, very late, but your boy has had a very unsettling weekend, been very, very busy. Yes, I did catch most of the game from Lions versus Seahawks, and I'm aware that of course, we lost that game. I'm aware how this game turned out. But your boy was just not too tired to make a video at all times yesterday, and I've been down with a bad headache today. But I'm starting to let up a little bit. So this is the time I was able to make to do this. I had to get this off my chest. This is going to get a little bit rantish. So if you guys aren't really going to feel that, no, this is not the stream for you at all. No, that's right, no face cam today. Well, this evening, I should say. But anyway, I want to get into it because first things first, some disclaimers. I want to get this out the way. I am not by all means saying that the Lions season is over. I am no way in shape panicking. No, I trust. I trust that Dan Campbell and his staff are going to get things fixed just like I did last year when we were 1-6. And I do suspect that we will eventually start winning some games. We could start that next week. I'm good. We do have some injuries. I understand that it happens. It's not the player's fault. It's what happens. Every team is dealing with that. You got the teams that still winning games and they losing players left and right. So I'm not gonna make that excuse for them. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta get to the nilly dilly of it. Obviously, Lions get back to scoring more points yesterday in yesterday's game. They actually came out and hit a 3-minute drive, 3+ minute drive to start off the first game, man, at home. And, at the end of the day, they did give up a long drive and was 7 as well to start off the game. I guess they lost the coin toss. Problem is, yes, we gave up a long drive and we did come back and score. Issue is I'm still noticing with the Lions, they are still not finishing drives enough offensively. Let's get that out the way. We'll get to defense in a minute. But offensively, I have some issues. We are still not finishing drives. Jared Goff, played well to a certain extent. The problem is, though, we turned the ball over. We have 4 turnovers in 2 games already. That's not good. That's not a good percentage you want to be in. And then on top of that, you gave up points on these turnovers, which is also not good at all. Welcome, Trayvon Prince, to the Facebook chat. Appreciate you showing up. The thing is, man, I understand that I told you guys in the preview video that you were going to be in the dogfight. I told everybody who listened, you're going to be in the dogfight for Seattle. There's no easy way coming out of this game. And that was just it. We helped beat ourselves in this game. We beat ourselves. Defensively, we don't have enough premier talent. Let's just keep it real. We had 3 drafts, and we had 3 free agency. What's going on, Owen? What's going on? What's going on? Oh my God, man! We had 3 drafts and 3 free agencies. Okay, and again, I'm not saying I hate the Lions. I'm not saying this team sucks. I'm not saying that we need to fire everybody. I'm not saying none of that. It's the game. It's the second game of the year. It's a humble pie situation. This is a team that seems to have our number. Let's be real here. I kept saying for the longest, this is a mirror match. And I said you was going to be in a dogfight. But the problem is we lack talent defensively. And at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to win games in today's NFL without a defense. You're just not. You cannot win big games without a defense. I can't hear about referee officiating. Yes, the refs were terrible. Yes, we know this. But at the end of the day, the Lions lost themselves that game. You shot yourself in the foot. You had 3 turnovers. You didn't run the ball. I don't understand what it is with Gibbs. You seem to can't run the ball effectively with him. You throw him out the backfield. Where's the finesse offensively? Where is that at, first of all? David Montgomery was running good, running hard. Every time I look up, 5-yard run, 9-yard run, 8-yard run, 6-yard run, 5-yard run. They ran on 3rd down and short. They was doing it. He fumbled, then he turned, and then he get injured. Now he's got bruised. There's a chance he could be back this week. I'm not sure. It's day to day, according to Dan Campbell. So you already got that dealing with that. We don't know what's the deal with them not using Gibbs. I don't want to hear about settling him into the game. This is the 12th pick in the draft, man. He is the 12th pick in the draft. When are you going to say, let's call some plays and let's get this guy out there? Because we need help. And I was just about to hit to that. I was going to get to the defense in a minute. You already a step ahead of me. I always go get to that defense in a minute. Welcome to the show, Justin May the Rapper, and welcome Eastside Wood 29. What's going on? The Lions defensively, like I said, you can't get to the quarterback. That's just like my man's right here said right here. Can't get to the damn quarterback. You ain't generating enough pressure. Think about it. Aiden and Houston are two of your best pass rushers. They are. And now you out with Houston for the next 2 months. And Aiden is on the island by itself. For some reason, they keep choosing Charles Harris over Houston. I don't understand what the hell the Lions keep seeing with this whole cultural bullshit. It's getting on my fucking nerves. I'm so sick of this shit. Just go out there and get me some talent. You have no interior pressure from your D tackles. Lehman Neal is on the island by himself. I don't want to hear nothing about no John Kaminsky's. I don't want to hear about none of these guys. These guys are not real starters. These are great guys who are favored by the GM and the coaching staff that they put as the starters. They are not the best players you can run with right now. We need to find a way to build a wall because people go say that we stopped the run yesterday. I seen 2 rushing touchdowns. One of them looked like a walk. I don't care about the statistic handles. You had to stop them from scoring, and you didn't have to give up points either on your offensive side either. And the problem is you did not cater to this defensive front good enough. You need speed at linebacker. I said go get Trenton Simpson in the draft. I said go find some linebacker in this draft that gave you good speed. We did not go do that. I asked for a defensive tackle that can help bring pressure up the middle. There were several. It was a few of them in this draft. We did not go get one. And we got a rookie right now that's not getting playing time. You something else on. I don't understand, man. And we sitting here saying fire Aaron Glenn. Why do we keep saying fire the defensive coordinator? This is not Matt Patricia. Where you had a GM that spent all his money on these old regular expatriate defenders and it didn't equate to shit. This is not the same thing. Aaron Glenn has nothing to work with. He overcompensated for you the last 2 years. You don't have enough talent. When is it go getting people heads? San Francisco. Go back to the beginning of that rebuild in 2017 when Kyle Shanahan gets over there. They were adding talent from the early rounds of that draft on that defense until they started working out. They added legitimate playmakers on defense. That's why it's still working out for them to this day. And I'm not trying to make this about Jalen Carter, but when I told you to consider him, I kept hearing character issues. And now this whole fan base want to get rid of J-Mo because they feel like his character isn't good enough. But you clapped your hands when you drafted him. I told people, get rid of this character crap. I don't care about subscription. I don't care about none of it. I got to tell the facts. The facts is we're not thinking about actual football. We're thinking about community service when it comes to the Lions and Detroit franchises. I'm sick of that. Give me some goddamn talent. I kept hearing where all this, it's an offensive league, offensive league this, offensive league that. You scored 30 points in the games where your top receivers were Khalif Raymond, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Tom Kennedy, Brock Wright, and Shane Zylstra. Get me the fuck out of here with this offensive damn league shit. Say what you want about Jared Goff. I know he ain't the best quarterback in the world. Trust me, I'm the first one to say it. But goddamn it, he still was able to put up points with that damn lineup. The issue is Jared Goff has always made playoffs when he had a defense on the side of the ball. Ironically, it's the last time you had double-digit win when you had what? A defense on the other side of the ball. That was done 10 years ago. And I got people saying, fire Aaron Glenn. Go get me a goddamn defense for once in your life. What has Iffy done? Why was Iffy drafted over Amon-Ra St. Brown? Somebody explain this to me. He came to unseat Will Harris. What is he doing on the roster? He can't get to the top quarterback position. He can't beat out Jerry Jacobs. He can't work his way up through safety. What? He's just there as a third-round pick picked over freaking Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the funny thing about that, I remember in 2021 when this regime first got here, after that draft was over, all camp, Amon-Ra bullying this dude. Bullying him during camp. Making this dude trying to fight him because he bullying him. He told everybody he was coming for that number one spot, and he got it. And he bullied fucking Iffy. And he bullied Jeff Okudah. He bullied both of them. And it's rookie down here. They didn't even touch that preseason game. And he's bullying them in camp. And it showed in his play, too, on top of that. Something is wrong with this damn franchise. I need defensive talent that can not only stop the run. Let me tell y'all something. I've been saying this for years. Y'all, nobody really listened to me. And every time I look up, I'm sick of getting proven right and nobody hearing it. I told people 7, 8 years ago that the Lions want to get over. They're a low-market franchise. They're a low-market franchise, so you have to be creative on how you acquisition talent. When you if you got veteran wide receivers like we did when we had Golden Tate, Marvin Jones, a young rookie Kenny Golladay, TJ Jones, who had been growing under the radar at the time when he had that one good year. I said, hey, take a chance and gamble on guys off the practice squad that were young, that may have a possible future that can develop under the depth chart right now with these veterans that's over them, and they can get better. They can learn the life of NFL, and you don't have to worry about spending so much money on wide receivers. You can save your money. You can save your premium draft hits for the areas that's important, like your offensive line and your defense. Did the Lions ever listen to that? Nope. We kept spending high picks on guys that you could have gotten in the 4th round or later. We kept missing on premier talent for culture guys who are critiquing and serviceable to their communities, because that's what we believe in over here in Detroit. We don't believe in building a football team that's going to go out there and compete. If you go build a team, hear me out. If you go build a team, as we know right now, our strongest unit right now, despite the injuries, is still the offensive line. Wherever your strongest unit at, you're supposed to mirror that on the other side of the ball. So we're a good offensive line that's usually really good at run blocking. So theoretically, our defensive line should be a solid pass rush unit that's really, really good at stopping the run. Your linebackers versus your running backs. Your running backs are more than serviceable, usually. We're seeing some issues right now, but usually your running backs you have between Swift and Jamal Williams last year were serviceable. Yeah, they had their injuries, but that's the same way your linebackers should be then. At the very least, you should have one really good linebacker you can count on, or two, and everybody else around them should be serviceable. Safety-wise versus tight ends. We don't run our safeties properly. We don't get our safeties in the best spot. They overcompensating. You know what I'm saying? We've been years without having a consistent talent there. Same with the tight ends. Don't know how to run tight end sets. You're just barely doing blocking schemes with them. And you still ain't mastered using your tight ends yet. Yeah, I know Sam Laporta played well yesterday, but he should have had more targets his way if he was going to throw the ball, because they had no answers for him. And then, of course, your wide receivers and your corners. We ain't got the most stout, no household name wide receivers in the world, and we damn sure don't got the most stout household cornerbacks. Everything is supposed to mirror each other. You see, look at San Francisco. Look at Phil. Explain to me, people. Explain to me. Since I apparently don't know what I be talking about, let me ask y'all something that's still in this chat. How does Philly in 2021 make a playoff run, go into the 22 draft class, come away with Jordan Davis, Nakobe Dean, then go to the Super Bowl, and then they come away because them picks they had from the trades they had? I already know everybody go come and say that. I'm aware of that. But how do you allow that team that end up going to the Super Bowl, already took Jordan Davis, already took Kobe Dean, turn around, come away with Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, and I think Kelly Ringo. I think it was him. It may have been somebody else. How the fuck do you let them get the premier talent? The team that was in the Super Bowl, you let the Ravens, you let all these other teams, they're winning teams. I mean, winning. I'm talking double digits in the playoffs, deep in the playoffs runs. You let them get all the talent you should have been getting when you had a free go-ahead 6th pick, when you had a 32nd ranked pick that you traded up, and you took injured players, you took players that shouldn't been drafted that high, when you had a defense that was hurting last year. You turned your secondary into linebackers because we couldn't stop the run. We couldn't fill gaps. What you mean? Because we're not them yet. Please tell me, Owen, tell me you trolling me right now with this comment. Because we're not them yet. The reason why we're not them because we're not taking the picks that we are getting and getting the right pieces. That's why we're not them. San Francisco was a thin-ass roster in 2016. They had nobody. They had rookie George Kittle. They had a rookie-ass George Kittle in 2016. It was 2 tight ends drafted in 2016. George Kittle, Tyler Higbee. Who else did San Francisco have? They didn't even have Jimmy G yet. They still had Kaepernick. That was Kaepernick's last year starting, I believe, in the NFL, or either 2017 when he got replaced and they brought in Jimmy G. They brought in Jimmy G. They had that one running back. I think it was, I forget his name. It wasn't Alfred Morris. I don't think it was him. It was somebody I forgot. But they didn't have nobody. They was out there with Jeremy Curley at wide receiver, bro. The 49ers. Remember they took that defensive end number 3rd overall when the Bears stupidly traded up for Trubisky? I know I ain't the only one who remember that. Bro, it ain't about if they won before. It's about taking the talent that you know is in the draft. You don't have to win to know who the talent is. We know that them dogs from Georgia and all them other schools were dogs. It don't take you to win or be a former Super Bowl team for you to recognize that. That's the whole reason why you had the early picks to go out there and start to get those teams and get those. And see, that's the problem. I'm not comparing teams that actually won something. Yeah, I get it. I'm telling you, this is why we don't win, because we don't think to go out there and take care of the defense properly. We keep coming with this culture shit. We've been doing this for over 40, 50 years, talking about culture fits and all this stuff. Who cares about that? Get some talent, bro. That's all I'm saying. We ain't never gonna get there if we don't start getting the talent. I ain't saying go out there and sacrifice your whole cap for one player. I'm saying draft the guys there right there. The guys you know are going to be the star players one day. That's right there in your face. Ain't nobody giving up, Owen. Nobody's giving up. I'm just calling out the facts. The facts are the Lions are going to struggle defensively a lot this year because they didn't acquire enough talent in the right spots. Aiden Hutchinson is on an island by himself. Aleem McNeil is on an island by himself. You got me out here with John Cominsky. I don't care about some good play he made. I need a dog that is going to put fear in people. It didn't take us to be a winner to take Ndamukong Suh back in the day. Was we a winning team when we took him? We knew to take Matthew Stafford back in the day. We knew to draft DeAndre Levy. We knew to go out there and bring in a guy like Steven Tullett. We keep making excuses for the fucking Lions. I didn't say not one time that this season was over after one fucking loss. No. See, here's the thing about that. I feel where you're coming from, Eastside, but see, I don't like that thought process either. I get it, they all lost, but F that. I don't care what happens with them. I'm more concerned about us winning. We need to start winning games. But again, like I said, season not over. You know, Atlanta to me is still iffy. I know this but here's the thing with that, Owen. As soon as the Lions was going on a 4-game winning streak, you know how this fan base go do. They go be ready to kick Dan Campbell and everybody out, just like they did last year. That's why I'm trying to help during this humble slice of pie situation that we just dealt with. I'm trying to help this fan base, caution them ahead of time. Like, you know what could possibly happen with this team. Don't get all hype all off season and then jump off the ship. Me, what I'm doing is I'm just calling out the facts. I can't help but call out the facts. That's what I do. I still got them in my between 9 and 11 wins area. Here you go. Yeah, the Super Bowl champs. They beat Jacksonville. Yep, and got themselves a win. So I can care less. I'm done with them. We beat them, and now we lost to Seattle. We got to beat Atlanta. We do. The Lions got to come out and play with sense of urgency. Did we win any of those seasons? You talking about the Sioux era? Well, no, because they didn't compliment the team right. That's what I'm saying. They had chances to do it, and they didn't. And they still repeating the same stuff over and over again. I get it. It's not popular to criticize this regime. It's not popular to criticize the Lions anymore. I know. But guess what? I'm still going to do it. I love this team to death. But the truth is the truth. Name me somebody not named Aiden Hutchinson, not named James Houston, who is hurt now, that you see that you think about to really take off the handle from that draft class, that you think finna be a budding star right now. And we'll talk about it right now. Not named Aiden Hutchinson, not named James Houston. Give me somebody you think finna be a star. Don't give me no hype. Give me an actual reason why you think this person gonna be one. Don't worry, I'll wait. Yeah, like I thought. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So we definitely need to get some more impact players on this team. You know what I'm saying? We know, yeah, it's nice having CJGJ. You know what I'm saying? But CJGJ, I'm just going to go ahead and tell y'all the truth, man. Because the reason why y'all say I keep on comparing these franchises is because I'm studying how this game works. CJGJ did not get a contract extension that he wanted from no team this year. He had to settle and sign with us because he was familiar with us, and it was an opportunity to prove himself, right? Let's be real. That's what it was. The reason why he is here is to prove himself so he can earn him a new contract. He's already probably feeling like he's not going to get a contract extension, which personally I actually hope he do. The thing is, the Eagles felt that James Bradbury and Darius Slay were just that much more valuable. They didn't think he was as valuable with his 6 interceptions. The Saints didn't think he was valuable when they let him go and traded him away to the Eagles. He is not Earl Thomas. He's not even Glover Quinn quite yet. Yeah, I was saying anybody, but no. But yeah, okay. But he's not those players yet. He's still young, 25 years old, finding his way. We need some true vampires on this defensive front so we can take pressure off our poor secondary. I don't care what name you get on there. If you don't have a good linebacker play and you don't have good D-line play, your defense is going to be getting pinned on its ass. Especially when you have 3 turnovers in one game. And they give up points on top of that for the turnovers. You are not going to win games doing that. I hope that this humble pie is really hitting in with these players. And I hope this coaching staff is working hard with these guys right now to fix these problems before they start repeating itself. Because you know how this city is. I'm saying this because I want people to stop saying fire Aaron Glenn. That is not the solution. He is not the problem. Yeah, you behind, bro. Aaron Glenn is not the fucking problem of this defense. It's the level of talent. When is people gonna realize that? And when people gonna realize that Ben Johnson not fucking perfect? He has caused some terrible games and some terrible play calls at times. Not asking for perfection, but come on, man. I remember when Aaron Glenn first got here, he was finding ways to, when we was losing all them games, 16-13, 13-10, and all this stuff. And people were like, damn, how is we staying in with these winning teams? No, yeah. Now as soon as it's time to add more talent to it, we don't do that. And we starting to get our ass whooped and giving up a lot of points. People want to blame him for it. That don't make no goddamn sense. Like, come on, man. This shit can't go down like this. Now he got to get in the lab and overcompensate for what they lack for him. You draft a guy like Derrick Burns, instead of playing him to his strengths, you want to turn him into a coverage linebacker and hold him back. Any other team right now, he'll be balling, he'll be rushing at the quarterback, rushing at the running back, filling in the gaps. We trying to turn him into a coverage player. You trying to turn James Houston into a coverage player when he's a pass rusher, hard-nosed ace pass rusher. You trying to make him into a coverage guy. What the fuck is wrong with you as a franchise? Let me get you on. God damn, this franchise has been doing that for years. Luke Ellis, all these guys. Y'all just turn and try to make a player something he's not. Let him play as his strength. Let him play into his strengths, man. Quit trying to make him something they not. Man, Rodriguez is where I would expect. He's where I would expect. A lower part of that chart, get minimum snaps. Man, I'm telling y'all right now, y'all may not like this, but y'all overhyped this dude. He's a talented player. Don't get me twisted. He's a talented player that you got in the late rounds. I'm not going to take nothing away from him. I think he is real as you can get for a late round pick. And I think he's as talented as you can get. But dude, at the same time, he is not that premier linebacker right now. He's not that guy that was about to come in and change the defense. Your linebacker core was just overall so bad that guys like him and any other rookie you bring in here could come in and look good. That's just what the story was. And we keeping these same linebackers because they cultural fits. I was telling you in the offseason, though he probably didn't want to come here because he went back to Seattle, I was telling you go get Bobby Wagner. Everybody screaming for freaking Jalen Ramsey. I said, hey, go get Bobby Wagner. Go get me a guy that can change the surface for you. Go get me some real dogs on that defensive front. Nope. I can't hear about this player. I can't hear about Ramsey. I can't hear about wide receivers. Not one time did somebody say, build your defensive front. If you get Jordan Davis, if you take Jalen Carter, you're not worried about freaking Buzz being not listed to play. You're not worried about that. You're not getting debates about if Isaiah Buzz deserved to be active to play the game one. You're not hearing about that. You're not hearing about that crap. You get some real talent, you don't have to worry about stuff like that. And I watched my guy King this morning, right? Now, I couldn't really comment because, like I said, I wasn't feeling good today. I was been bent down, had a headache. And something he said really stuck to me. You know, and when somebody in the comment section had the audacity to say he didn't come up with a solution for fixing his team. And I'm like, did you not hear what he said? If you pay attention to what he said, he gave you the solution ahead of time. He told you you should have invested better into your defensive front, like a real franchise is supposed to do. To when you had all those picks from that Stafford trade, you were supposed to invest into that defense, especially when you realized that your offense could score 30. You were supposed to invest them picks into that defense. So that way you wouldn't have to worry about these problems right now. You wouldn't have to worry about, oh, I need to find somebody to help Lee McNeil in the middle. You wouldn't have to worry about finding Aiden Hutchinson a partner. You wouldn't have to worry about if you got good linebacker play. Because if you take these guys, now you can let your team develop. You have your young pieces. You can take your time. It's not so much because they're struggling I have an issue with. It's the way they're struggling. I understand it's only week 2. You wasn't here at the beginning of the stream. You didn't hear my disclaimer. I'm doing this because I know what's coming if things get bad. I've been doing this for years, Owen. Where was Pascal at yesterday? Levi barely just starting to come back, barely. And was he even out there yesterday? Levi and Pascal, were they out there? I just want to ask you because you seem to run them up. So, because I know Aleem was out there and I know Hutch was out there. Y'all don't get it, man. I love the Lions. I love my fellow Lions fans, bro. Some of y'all don't get it. Oh, shocker. That's right. The man that loves to draft nothing but injured players. Nothing against Pascal. I love his talent. You took a high pick on this dude, and he can't stay healthy. Back-to-back years of doing that. Just saying. But we gonna keep clapping because we got a tight end. We gonna keep clapping about a running back. It's a way to address the D-line on, and it's a right way to address the D-line. They didn't do it the right way, bro. Well, I swear I love you to death. Oh my God. I guess if Hutch go another game without a sack, oh boy. I'm gonna be ready to hear all this noise about how he a bust. I swear. Damn. I just want a complete defense, man. That's all I'm looking for. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not asking for the number 1 defense in the league. I'm not even asking for a top 5 defense. Can I get at least top 13? Can I at least get 14? Am I good enough for at least that? I think you can do some things with that. That's all I'm asking for. Can I get some pressure up the middle? We keep blaming it on Aaron Glenn. I'm just saying, bro. If Aiden Hutchinson is getting overboxed out and nobody else is able to get no push, what's that telling you? That you got janitors around him. Just because you draft D-line early, are you drafting the right kind of talent? Because to me, we taking guys who are not number 1 guys on the team. We taking, groundwork guys that can't stay healthy. I need impact players out the draft. That's what I'm looking for. Impact. Like, even though he got the game-winning touchdown scored on, when I look at an impact player, I think of Brian Branch in the secondary, right? Good draft pick. He's who I could call somewhat close to an impact player. And you know the fucked up part about this shit? came from out of nowhere. I mean, I ain't never seen. I'm sorry if you call me a racist. I don't care. I never seen a white man run so fast in my goddamn life, bro. He came out of nowhere with that shit. I was like, bruh. I said, damn, I thought he was slow. I need that kind of speed from him all game, bro. I said, God damn. I said, about time, but it shouldn't have took all that. The fact that we struggled to get Geno Smith, bro. Come on, why do we always go for this? He was the number one edge rusher in the SEC coming out of really? And I'm not saying he not. And I never said again that he wasn't talented. I'm just simply saying he can't stay healthy. All that means nothing if you can't stay on the field, bro. And I love the guy. He's one of my favorite picks in that class. I didn't like the round he was selected in, and I didn't like that we want to have one, but I do love the talent there. But what I'm saying is, you kind of want some beef in that middle. You want to make it as hard as it is to run up the gut. You want to build a wall that they can't run on, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get at you, man. Like it's not so much I issue with our edge rushers. It's the fact of the matter we don't have no interior push, bro. We're not getting enough from our interior, man. Back to this Anzalone said that the fact that it took all that to get him down is more proof that I'm right about what I'm saying. Like, come on, man. Like I said, I'm seeing a running back for them just walking into the end zone on the goal line, bro. The dude just walked in there on one of them touchdowns. I was like, bro, for real? Dude just walked in there. Like, come on, man. No, you didn't stop the run when it mattered the most. Because the way that game do, you need to stop one of them touchdowns, man. I could care less if a running back get 100 yards if you dictate the damn game. Stop the big plays from happening, the critical stuff like scoring. Yeah, I know, because he was tearing up our linebacker core with them damn tight ends. You don't have to throw deep when you burning our tight ends for big first downs. I mean, burning our linebackers for these first down plays because we ain't got no guys that can cover. And your secondary still doing linebacker work because they can't just do their own job. They got to jump in and do extra hard, make their day extra hard because they get no interior pressure on them. Geno Smith is not this. I love Geno Smith. I love his story, but he is not this damn. This is killing JJ. Man, listen. And you know what? And this is another thing too. I'm glad you mentioned that. But like again, though, Geno Smith ain't this world beater. I'm happy for him. I'm happy he finding life in his career. No matter how many times we lose to him, I'm always going to support him for that because you love to see a comeback story. Somebody trying to make their career right. But damn it, he is not that dude as a quarterback like that. He's showing he's smart. I know that much. This is the same guy just a week ago was screaming fuck when he was about to get hit. And we couldn't get no damn pressure with two of his tackles missing. Let that sink in, people. Or we just go keep ignoring that. Geno was killed. Now, you know what? I'm not going to kill Jerry Jacobs. See, I'm not going to kill Jerry Jacobs for that game. You asking a tall order for him to cover receivers that he got to be covering. Jerry Jacobs and Cam Sutton, to me, are not number one tight corners. They are number two, number three guys at best. They have spunk. I love both those guys. I expected Jerry Jacobs to have a struggling moment. I just did. I see him play better than he did, and I know he can play better than that. I am not going to kill him for that. You know, you like to see him play. I like to see him wish he could have played better than that. It's the same thing I was saying about Amani when he was here. I said to everybody after he had all them picks that year, I said he come in 20 in the last year of his rookie deal, and he don't have a good season for some reason. This fan base is gonna eat him alive. And what happened? They ate him alive and treated him like he was trash. After 2 to 3 solid good years he gave us, as soon as it came to his final year, and he didn't play that good due to battling injury and everything else, the dude was not the same. And this fan base let him have it. And if Jerry Jacobs keep the same trend up, it's gonna be the same thing to him. They loved him for 2 years, and then they go turn on him right when he go through hard times. I understand that, and that's what I'm saying. The turnovers got to stop. On we got 4 turnovers in 2 games, bro. We can't have that. You don't want to keep that trend going. Now, last year we predicated ourselves on protecting the football really well. Can't turn around now, come this year and start turning it over. We gotta do something better than that. They gotta hold that ball better. And I need Jared Goff not to. No, I don't know what the hell that interception was, bro. That was the most weirdest pick six I ever seen a quarterback throw in the regular season football. And he started. That's the weirdest pick six I ever seen. I don't know what the hell that was, but that can't happen again. You had a chance to win this game. Like I said, you beat yourselves. They need to learn from this. They need to learn from this. For real. This was the perfect humbling pie I ever seen in my life. Damn, I'm mad too because David Montgomery was burning them. I mean, every time I look up, it was a 5-yard run, a 9-yard run. I'm like, well, god damn, this sign ain't looking good right now. And now he hurt. If he can't play this week, they need to call up Bam Knight from the practice squad because you only got 2 running backs. They need to kick the field goal. You know what? I knew somebody was gonna bring up that fourth down call. I had a feeling. I didn't like the play call. It's not so much they went for a fourth down. They could have called a better play call. The thing is, though, the fourth down thing is going to be kind of our identity right now. We got to take the good, the bad on that. I'm sorry. We got to take the good and bad on the fourth down calls because, when you are at your own goal line and we do a trick play and we convert, you know what I'm saying? Everybody think Dan Campbell's the ballsiest man alive. As soon as it don't work, we hate the man. You just got to take the good and the bad with that. I'm sorry. I can't really criticize him too hard on the fourth down stuff. And it's fucked up too because he had that one. Again, the fourth down stuff. Again, I get what some people want to say about that, but if it works out, nobody has a problem with it. I just think the play call was bad that you had for that play, not the actual down going for it. You know how many times that we used to give up yards on fourth down to Minnesota on the most cheap floozy play, most simplest play? We kept giving it up so many years. So that's what I'm saying. They just got to be simpler about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't do nothing that throwing in tight coverage to a guy that you're struggling to have, chemistry with. You got to get it to somebody reliable that you can get a quick strike and see what you can get out of it. You know what I'm saying? If you go throw it like that, I just think they could have did better on the play. You know what I'm saying? And 2, the pass catcher got to hold on to the ball. I don't have an issue with the fourth down, win or lose. You knew what type of guy you was getting when he started going for it. I knew what type of coach I had about it. I'm okay, especially when you consider as soon as we start going to our kickers and they missed a 29-yard field goal kicks and shit last year. Oh, yeah, I definitely see why we go for the damn fourth down. Because you go turn it over on downs either damn way. You might as well do it with all your damn going for everything you got. Shit. Like, I would like to see them gamble with Riley Patterson's leg, though, see if he could kick something like 50 yards, though. I would like to see them take a chance with that, though, GMs. I will give you that. I will give you that. just in case. Because if he can get 50 yards, then maybe he can start, going less on fourth down and maybe going for points. I will say that. Boy, I didn't realize after Matt Prater we was gonna go through hell with this kicking shit though. Ooh, God, I should have known. I should have knew better. I remember when which call retired. Ooh, that Nate Freeze guy and all that. I said, oh my God, we can't kick Alex Henry. The fuck was that shit? I still can't get my man over that year. That year, man, that shit was crazy. And David Akers too, I think was another one. Oh my God, long legs, but boy, they had no damn accuracy. And that's another thing, man. St. Brown hurt again. God damn. Shit. Yeah, we might need to call up Bam Knight if David Montgomery can't go. Cause yeah, Bam Knight actually he got talent, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would like to, if he go down. I know people say Craig Reynolds and stuff like that, but I think Bam Knight gives you that power game that you're looking for. So hopefully they'll make that move because I know they brought Chase Lucas up the other day too. So yeah, they got some work to do though. Team got some work to do. I want to say this real quick too. I think if we go have our safeties up there, I kind of sometimes feel like I wish Kirby Joseph could rotate at corner and let Tracy Walker come in at the free safety because of how experienced he is. Because you want all your best players on the field. If Jerry Jacobs does struggle a lot this year, let's say that does happen, and they still ain't got the other corner they signed that still haven't played yet, then I would like to see if they can test run Kirby at corner. And then bring Tracy Walker in at safety across from CJGJ. Why I say that? Because to me, until he got hurt, I felt that Tracy was having almost a Pro Bowl year. And although Kirby came in and showed that he had some, he had a future, I still feel like we know more what Tracy is and what he can do and the communication that he still can bring to that young secondary, along with CJ and the veterans back there, and they're still young. So I feel like if we could test it, do it with Will Harris. You put him in corner all the time confidently. I know fucking Kirby can do it. And I'm not saying convert him to a full-time corner. I'm just saying temporarily, if it comes down to that situation, I think I would like to see that. That's just me. That's me. It ain't got to be law, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Notes that I did like from the game. I did like Laporta's tackle breaking that he did. I did like that. I like how he was breaking the tackles at the end of the game. I just wish we could have kept going to him earlier. You need to get Laporta like in that 10 catch or 10 target a game kind of thing. You need to get him going, man. You gotta get him in that 10 targets a game type action if you go throw the ball. Especially if you're throwing the ball 30 times, you want to get him like 10 targets. Because he can be very effective. Let's not waste his talent. Love the flea flicker. I was hoping we bring that back. We definitely need to see more. We need to get Gibbs going, man. We got to find a way to get this dude going because we said he was better than Swift. And I'm looking to see when he gonna look better. I don't think I'm rushing the 12th pick in the draft to come in and ball, man. I don't think that's what I'm doing. You took this guy 12th overall. I should be seeing why you say he's better than DeAndre Swift. I need to see him really come in and start showing that he's getting comfortable. This time, because this time to put up or shut up now. That's what I would like to see. I like that Antoine Green had a nice little 2-yard catch. I saw that. I want to hope maybe we'll see more of him later down the year, depending on how they want to use him. Like I said, it looked like he got a future to me. So I did like that. I like at times what Burns was doing out there at times, man. I like seeing some hustle plays from the safety spot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here and act like I'm just shitting on the Lions. I'm just calling, like I said, I call the facts out. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I'm saying, man. I just want to see this team perform better. You know what I'm saying? I want to see this team do better in the off season when it comes to acquiring talent, and I want to see them have a chance. That's all I'm looking for as a fan. I still got them around my 11-game win as a season. But let this be a lesson learned. Quit making mistakes. Gotta get back to the fundamentals because I think that's what we lacking right now. Fundamentals. Fundamentals are everything in any sport. With that being said, I gotta go to work. I gotta get up early. I got some things I gotta deal with. Involving my job's ugly situation. So that being said, sorry it's so late. We'll be back Wednesday on the SB. Where you hate me or love me, thing you wanna follow this page, man. If you like anything I had to say, DMOF Golf Reporter, yeah. Good. Appreciate you, Retro. Make sure y'all had a chance, man. Hit that if y'all like what anything I had to say, regardless if you did or not. If you want to support, man, make sure you hit the like and comment and share. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, man, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more times when we coming out here ranting and telling you how much Jared Goff sucks for throwing a pick six. And just, man, make sure y'all hit us up, man. We'll be back Wednesday for our weekly show this Thursday. We'll see what guests we'll have. Just make sure y'all stay up to date. And this be your boy, known as Jay. And I'm out of here, man. Peace.